Shalom, everyone. Today we're diving into a question that has long intrigued believers and scientists alike. How old is the Earth? This topic spans a broad range of views, from those who see the Earth's age as only about 6,000 years old, to those who support a multi-billion-year timeline. Our goal here in this little video is to understand both perspectives, weighing the arguments and evidence for and against both sides. The young Earth perspective, approximately 6,000 years old. Many young Earth proponents derive Earth's age from the Bible, using genealogies from Genesis as a timeline. By tracing these genealogies from Adam to Noah and onward to Abraham, this view estimates about 2,000 years between Adam and Abraham. Adding the roughly 4,000 years from Abraham to today gives an approximate age of 6,000 years. While the Bible doesn't specify a precise age, many young Earth believers see the genealogies as a reliable, God-given timeline. However, I would like to point out that using genealogies as a timeline deals with the age of humanity, not so much the age of the Earth itself. Prior to the 1700s, a young Earth view was the dominant understanding among those who accepted the Bible as authoritative. Early thinkers like Bishop James Ussher, who calculated the Earth's creation to be around 4004 BC, popularized this view, which continued in biblical studies for centuries. This changed with the rise of new scientific approaches, like the work of geologists such as Charles Lyell, who suggested Earth's history was much older based on geological layers and the ideal of uniformitarianism, the concept that current processes reflect Earth's historical changes. Science presents a different view with radiometric dating techniques, which analyze the decay of radioactive elements and estimates Earth's age at about 4.6 billion years. While radiometric dating is widely accepted, young Earth proponents argue that it depends on assumptions that can't be verified. They suggest, for instance, that if decay rates varied or elements moved within the rocks, the resulting dates might not be accurate. Additionally, findings like traces of carbon-14 in ancient diamonds, which should theoretically lack this element if they were millions of years old, are sometimes cited as potential evidence against an old Earth. Another key argument for a young Earth is the global flood described in the Bible, which young Earth proponents believe could have drastically reshaped the Earth's surface in a relatively short time. According to this view, the flood could explain sediment layers and fossil deposits often attributed to millions of years of gradual processes. The old Earth perspective, billions of years. In modern science, the Earth's age is estimated at approximately 4.6 billion years, with the universe itself considered to be around 13.8 billion years old. This estimate largely comes from radiometric dating and observations in astronomy, such as cosmic background radiation, which supports an ancient origin for the universe. Evolutionary theory also fits into this framework, positing that life has evolved over billions of years, with Earth's age allowing ample time for complex life to develop. Old Earth proponents within the faith community sometimes interpret Genesis in non-literal ways, seeing the days of creation as symbolic or representative of longer periods. The ideal that the Genesis account is focused more on who created the world rather than when allows for flexibility in understanding the Earth's age. Some believers even propose the day-age theory, interpreting each day as an era spanning millions or billions of years. Scientists like geologist William Tanner observed that the Earth's geological features indicate a long, gradual history. Rock layers, fossil records, and tectonic movements suggest the Earth has been shaped over a vast time periods. This long timeline, they argue, doesn't negate God's role as creator, but reveals a meticulous process in which God designed Earth to unfold according to natural laws. Bridging the divide, differing views among believers. Believers' perspectives on Earth's age tend to fall into three general approaches. 1. Literal young Earth view. Some believers maintain a strict reading of Genesis, viewing Earth as 6,000 years old. This view often rejects modern scientific findings as incompatible with Scripture. 2. Open to science, but emphasizing faith. Others see the age debate as non-essential to their faith, embracing scientific findings while remaining secure in their trust in Yeshua. And 3. Seeking harmony between science and faith. Many in this group hold that science can complement their understanding of God's creation. They believe that biblical and scientific truths can coexist without compromising their beliefs. Some scientists propose that the flow of time might have been different at creation, particularly before the introduction of sin, potentially altering how we understand the Earth's age. This concept challenges our ability to interpret ancient timelines, suggesting that God's creation process might involve dimensions beyond human comprehension. Conclusion: embracing mystery and faith. In closing, it's worth noting that the Bible's emphasis is less about when creation occurred and more about who is responsible and why. Ecclesiastes 3:11 tells us, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, He has put eternity in their hearts, except that no one can find out the work that God does from the beginning." This verse suggests that there may always be mysteries in God's creation that remain beyond our understanding. Whether one leans towards the young Earth or an ancient one, the essential focus is on recognizing God's purpose and design in creation. Exploring Earth's age can deepen our awe and appreciation for the complexity and wonder of the universe, reminding us that faith and an inquiry often go hand in hand in our journey to understand God's creation.